Today we're going to look at problem 24. A town with a population of 5,000 grows 3% per year. And when you hear it's growing at a certain percentage, that tells us that we do have an exponential growth problem. It says find the population at the end of 10 years. We're going to use the exponential growth formula. And it says we have an initial amount with 5,000. The beginning amount, which is A, is 5,000. We're going to write down the 1, and since it's a growth, it's a plus, and it is growing at 3%. Be careful here. 3% is 0.03. For example, 30% is 0.30. A lot of students make a mistake there, so make sure you put 0.03 raised to the x power, which will be our time. X will be our time. And we're going to try to find the value of this population at the end of 10 years. If you'll take time and add the 1 plus 0.03, you'll get 1.03. So we're going to put 5,000 times 0.03 raised to the x. And when you see that, you'll notice this is the other form of the exponential growth or decay formula, where B is your growth factor. So our growth factor is 1.03. I'm going to enter this into the calculator, and we see here that I've typed it in. So I'm going to hit graph, and it did not graph. So think for a second, why did it not graph? Where is the exponential growth? If you think about it, 5,000 is pretty big. It's much bigger than the 10. So this only goes to 10. So we need to change our window to go on the y-axis much higher than 5,000. It's going to start at 5,000 and it's going to grow. So I'd probably change this maybe to 10,000. It also says that we're going to go 10 years. So I would probably change that to 20 years just to get a bigger window. Then time begins at 0. So I'm going to change my y min or x min to 0. So I'm going for 20 years, going up to potentially 10,000 people in population. Hit graph. And there goes the exponential growth. If we hit trace, you can see at any given time, let's go back over here to the left. When the problem started, there was, in the beginning of time, or when the problem began, there was only 5,000 people. As time progresses, after roughly 1 year, you'll see the population is growing about, again, 3%. Go look at your table, and you can look in your table and you can see the population is growing each year until you get to year 10. So on year 10, our population is 6,719.6 people. They did not tell us how to round the answer, so I think 6,720 would be a good answer. So 6,720 is the population. 6,720 people.